Hello, my name is Daniel from Casey Allied Health, and today we're filming a video series for those of you who are stuck at home having to work from a laptop or whatever you could get from the office before you were put into quarantine. There are a lot of people right now getting issues with their upper back and shoulders and lower back from having to sit over a makeshift workstation at home. I'm going to show you how you can adjust your workstation to have better posture, and my challenge is to do it only using things I can find floating around the home or the clinic. Books are your friends. Some people won't have the option of being able to bring a monitor home, and this isn't perfect, but it could do. You want a kitchen counter or something that's relatively high up, and books are your friends. Pack them up in a way that angles the keyboard towards you just a little bit, and the screen up as high as it can get without getting ridiculous and keeping your hands up here. You want to be able to rest your fingers onto the keys without your wrists having to touch the body of the laptop. In my case, I'm actually lowering myself by opening out my legs so that I can meet the level here a little bit better. This screen is still a little bit too low, but it's better than the alternative of looking straight down. Another very important note is keep your hips moving. If you want to go for a standing desk variant like this, don't just stand still. Rocking side to side is a good idea, but also getting up to move as often as you can. Chairs can be a tricky one to find at home. This chair that I'm sitting on here is not ideal. It has no back support, and over time I'm going to find myself doing this, especially with the keyboard and the screen where they are. If you have a chance, you want to use a chair with a back to it and make some modifications. This is simply a rolled up towel. I'm going to place it behind my back and tuck the bum right into the corner of the chair, as far into that edge as I can get. Get this nice and snug. Pull it into my workstation. In this case, I'm going to put the laptop down onto my lap. And this is closer to an ideal position if you've just got a standard kitchen chair floating around the place. Pad on the bottom, rolled up towel behind your back, keyboard on your lap. There's a lot of different items out there that you can use for self-help. A tennis ball or just a normal everyday ball will work in a pinch. Or you can get something a little bit more professional. This is called a back ball and is ideally shaped to roll along the spine. These are all self-help massage items that you can get at just about any clinic. And they're used pretty much how they look, to roll up and down sore spots. I'm going to show you how to use the back ball. Most of these items, you line them up with where you're feeling most of the discomfort. So I've lined it up either side of my spine. You can lay down onto it, but I'm choosing to lean back against the wall instead, as I can get greater accuracy this way. I'm leaning my body weight into the wall. I slowly roll down, and I slowly come back up again. Also gives me an excuse to get some squats done while I'm at it. This could be something that you would do after every 10 to 15 minutes of sitting at your workstation. Get up, line up the ball, and have a couple of squats against the wall while rolling this up and down.
In summary, you could have the best chair and the best table in the world, but you're still going to have to get up and move around as often as you can. If there's chances to go for a walk whenever you're getting a phone call, get a wireless system and go for it. Even walk over unusual things. Walk over the couch if you're allowed to. You need to keep your hips and your legs moving as often as you can. If you have any self-massage items, I would use them up to every 30 minutes or so, from sitting at a desk up to using the item, then back to the desk again. You need to maintain that mobility during this time. If you're finding yourself leaning forward into your monitor way too much and getting a lot of neck and shoulder related problems, you may need to evaluate the positioning of your monitor and keep it roughly at eye level so that you can stay relaxed back in your chair, yet still easily see the screen. Laptops should be used as your monitor or as your keyboard, not both for long periods of time. If you have the potential to plug your laptop computer into a monitor, go for it and use the laptop as a keyboard instead. Vice versa if you have a keyboard but not a monitor. And if you have both, that gives you much more freedom to move them around as you need to. Sitting in a kitchen chair with the laptop just sitting on a bench is not necessarily going to do your neck any favors. If you have any questions about what more you can do, or if you want to know more about the items mentioned in this video, you're welcome to call us at Casey Allied Health for further advice and for advice on where to get these sorts of self-help items. This is Daniel wishing you the best of health. Bye-bye.